Trump held up the GOP's tax cut legislation as a major milestone, praising companies like Apple and ExxonMobile that are expanding and investing as a result of the break. If you work hard, if you believe in yourself, if you believe in America, then you can dream anything, be anything, and together we can achieve absolutely anything. Rather than lay out a list of his second-year agenda items, Trump savored the victories of his first year in the Oval Office for nearly half an hour, citing the two. Finally turning to his aspirations, Trump said his administration turned the page on unfair trade deals. Trump also vowed to rebuild the nation's crumbing infrastructure, asking Congress to approve an investment structure that generates at least $1. We have faced challenges we expected and others we could never have imagined.We have shared in the heights of victory and the pains of hardship, Trump said in the remarks to a joint session of Congress. We have endured floods and fires and storms.But through it all, we have seen the beauty of America's soul and the steel in America's spine. His youngest son, Barron, stayed behind. Melania Trump did not ride with her husband to the Capitol, choosing to arrive before him to greet the average Americans who would be sitting in her box. But President Trump was not alone in his motorcade as he made the ride across town, with his chief of staff, John Kelly, joining him in an outfitted limousine known as the Beast. The First Lady entered the gallery of the House of Representatives as her husband was en route, stunning attendees with a creme suit and silk blouse. He greeted Supreme Court justices and gave Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff Joseph Dunford a pat on the shoulder. In the remarks that consumed more than 60 minutes of primetime programming, Trump called for a new American moment of unity and bipartisanship. We have proposed new legislation that will fix our immigration laws and support our ICE and Border Patrol agents. Despite the president's invitation for bipartisanship, Democrats showed their resentment the bargain he offered them. Critics in the audience booing, though, as he referred to his desire to keep extended family members of green card holders from becoming permanent residents. Still, Trump said he is extending an open hand to work with members of both parties, Democrats and Republicans, to protect our citizens of every background, color, and creed. The audience then erupted in applause for Scalise. Scalise was shot at a ball field in Alexandria, Virginia, while the Republican team practiced for the annual congressional baseball game for charity. He cited regulatory reform, renewed scrutiny of unfair trade deals, and ending a war on American energy as ways his government has shown love for taxpayers. I'm proud to report that the coalition to defeat ISIS has liberated almost 100% of the territory once held by these killers in Iraq and Syria, he said. But there is much more work to be done. We will continue our fight until ISIS is defeated. Earlier in the day, the president told news anchors during a White House luncheon that he aims to deliver a speech that will give both sides of the political aisle something to cheer. While the president acknowledged tremendous divisiveness in the United States, he said it stretched back for many years. That's not an easy thing to do, because the views are so divergent, he said. Democratic Rep. Joseph Kennedy of Massachusetts will deliver the opposition party response after Trump leaves the podium in the House chamber. But it's far bigger than that. This administration isn't just targeting the laws that protect us, they are targeting the very idea that we are all worthy of protection.